Hello everyone, Jason here and welcome to another episode of Driver's Paddock. Today we're at the legendary Canadian Tire Motorsports Park Grand Prix track for events 5 and 6 of Lucky Dog Endurance Racing Canada. This weekend we'll be doing 2 8-hour endurance races. My teammates are Haojun, Liang, we have Paczynski, we have Jason Liu, and myself, and all the support staff from MTech Auto. So follow along and watch to see what it's like to do some endurance racing in Canada. Hopefully we end up in P1. Let's go. So everybody, we just finished driver's meeting and here we are on pit lane and all the teams are starting to get their cars into their pits. And there are a lot of fast cars here, a lot of tough competition. For one, we have the Numi car, we have Gen 2 BRZ, we have some Honda factory supported SI race cars. We have some fast Miata, some fast 944s, some fast BMWs, and more. So the battle for GT1 Championship is going to be really, really tight today. Hopefully we end up on top. So everybody, as you can see, we got the green flag and the race is officially started. We are 7 laps in. Jason is currently in second place behind the Numi car. And so a little bit about the series itself. Each weekend comprises of 2 8-hour long endurance races. Teams typically have 4 drivers, each doing 2 hours each. But if people decide to do double stints, you need to be separated by at least an hour. And so whoever does the most number of laps at the end of the day is the winner. And so endurance racing is all about saving the car, saving the tire, managing temperatures, making sure that the car lasts until the end of the day. The series as a whole, the champion will be crowned out of all the races, all the laps that they've done throughout the season added up together. So super exciting. Of course, if you're on the podium, you also get some bonus points, but that's essentially it, right? And so today, of course, we're campaigning the MTech Racing Audi TT race car. The drivers again are me, Jason Liu, Paczynski, and Haojun Liang. So I'm going to be second in the car. So let's see how MTech Auto does at the end of the day. Let's go. race report. Jason has been in the car for 23 laps right now, and we are currently in P1. The track seems a little bit green today. Cars are just breaking 140, 138, 137s, 139, something like that. But our gap to P2 is currently 16 seconds. Numi in P2. So we're getting the fuel ready for the pit stop. Hopefully we can get it under 5 minutes, get me in the car ASAP, and we can continue to build on this lead. So it's pretty crazy the amount of fuel that we go through in a weekend. With 16 hours of endurance racing, if you do the math, we have a 90-liter fuel tank. We have 4 drivers. That's 360 liters a day, or over 700 over the course of a weekend. So yeah, fuel is a major cost. Of course, tire, the car itself, and all the help that we have here. Thank you so much to Team MTech Auto, Team MTech Racing for all the support and for making the TT such an amazing car. We're just about to get me into the car, but unfortunately there was a big incident on track. It is full course red, which means all the cars are stopped on track. A BRZ went into the wall at the inside of turn 3, as well as apparently an RX-X and a Miata made contact in the same area. So we're not really sure what's going on. Like all we're hoping right now is that the driver's okay. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see.
I've been hit.
So apparently there were 2 major incidents. I only saw one of them, unfortunately, a Gen 2 blue BRZ into the wall between turn 3 and turn 4. Hopefully the driver's okay. I was told there was also another incident in turn 2 that seems pretty bad. Again, like, most important thing is that everyone's all right and get out of the cars okay. Session was red flag, so all the cars were stopped on track until we were waved through with the full course block. So now we're back in pit lane, race position order. So unfortunately, whatever gap we build up, at this point all the cars are packed up again, yeah. But there's still a little bit of time left in the stint, so maybe we can get a gap. But I think what's gonna be important today is the pit stops are gonna be so important.
Radio. Yeah, it's good. You're good.
other side's good. Just bring it down. Line it up. Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, I think we already talked about the first 2/3 of it. The last bit was just basically, it felt like a sprint. We had 7 cars in front of us, even though we were leading the race on the restart, just because we caught them, and then that's the way it was gridded. So the main focus was basically just to get out in front of clear air as fast as we can. I think within like 2-3 laps, we were able to do that. And then the last few laps for me, it was just like almost no traffic, just putting down good pace, and then came back in. Pit stop seemed pretty quick. Like we did it in 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. So
Yeah.
I don't think we took any time penalty there. Yeah, and then Jade's in the car now, and we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a tight race. It'll be a very tight race. So I think, no matter what happens, I think the racing is going to be really good. It's going to be fun to look at the footage later today. Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys can see probably from the footage, like a really tough stint. Like everyone was defending really hard. A lot of cars parked in the middle. Yeah, a lot of people trying to dive in on the inside and people sneaking around, people parking on the apex. Like it was really crazy. Just people breaking in areas where you wouldn't expect. And then the biggest problem was you'll see the Miata. When you see the waving yellow flags, you're supposed to maintain pace. You know, you slow down a little bit, slow down about 30%. But yeah, they were really holding back. And then when it was green flag, like people were just taking so long to get back into race pace and just blocking people like 3 wide, 2 wide. It was crazy. The passing was tough, but one of the cars got a black flag for I guess for aggressive driving, for blocking, that sort of thing. Currently we're in P2. I think we're about a minute behind the race leaders, Numi. So here we go. Let's see if Team MTech can get the P1 at the end of the day. Let's go. I trust Chung Chung and Leo. I trust Chris Paczynski in the car afterwards. They're amazing drivers. So let's see what we can do. But 245 square tires, just a little bit too little tire for a 3,100 pound car, plus me, of course. So we just got to manage the tire, manage the fuel, and just see what we can do at the end of the day. Let's go. So everybody, I am currently suited up because our car is actually reading 0 on the auxiliary cell as well as the OEM cell, and the car has only been out for an hour and a half, but Leo hasn't hit fuel cut yet. So we're hoping it's some sort of sensor issue, and if he does fuel cut in the straights, then we got to pull him in ASAP, maybe do a splash and go. But remember, every pit stop is minimum 5 minutes, so it's going to kill us if we have to come in early. We're going to try our best to survive the 2 hours, but again, if he's fuel cutting in the straights, we got to get him in. Fingers crossed, but team is ready if we need it. Chris is going to be in the car next. Currently, we are a minute and 10 seconds ahead of P2. So fingers crossed. Hope the car survives. Let's go, guys. time is 2:53 right now, and Leo is still out there. Thank goodness he hasn't been getting any fuel cut in the straights. A little bit of fuel cut in turn 3, turn 1, that sort of thing. So he just needs to last a few more minutes. We're gonna bring the car in. We're gonna get Chris in the car, top up the fuel to the max as much as we can. And it looks like there is an issue with the fuel sensor, fuel level sensor. So hopefully we're okay. The tank just lasts 2 hours. It is a really hot day, so hopefully we can make it and maximize the 2-hour limit per driver in every stint. The thing is, if we can't have Leo finish 2 hours, we're gonna have to do one more pit stop to fuel up the car because Chris isn't allowed to go in the car for over 2 hours. So here we go. Chris Paczynski going into the car now, last stint. Let's see if we can remain P1. We have a 1 minute 22 lead on Numi, which is in P2 right now. Let's go. So everybody, Chris is out on the track right now. He's doing absolutely amazing. He's doing high 30s right now, and you know, that's the pace for today. The track is pretty green, but unfortunately we had a 944 crash in turn 3, so there's a red flag out there. They sent the safety vehicle out. Hopefully everybody is okay, but everyone's stopped on track right now, so we'll see. But Chris is currently in P1. We have just about a lap and a half on P2, and P3 is close behind P2, so at this point it's anybody's game. There's still an hour and 30 minutes of racing left. Let's go. So everybody, as you can see, the collision is pretty bad. Like the ambulance, the race recovery, they actually red flagged the entire session and brought everybody back into the pits. And so just like this morning where, you know, it's kind of the luck of the draw. Like, where do you stop for that red flag? And, you know, do you make it around the track one more time or not? So that's just how it shakes down, right? That's the luck of the draw. And so it seems like we're going to be okay right now. Like, we're sort of mid-pack after the race control brought us all in. So we're going to wait till they fix the barrier and then get us all right back out on track. So everybody, as you can see, we are currently at pit out. And here we go. The pace car is about to leave. And here come all the racers, all the teams coming through here. You know, Numi is right here, so we're more towards the back of the grid. Hopefully Chris can hunt them down, and we'll see if we can get another lap ahead. In this championship, what matters is, well, every single lap, right? You can win an event, you can win a race, but the overall championship is based on the total number of laps. And so a lot of incidents today, a lot of crashing. Everyone is battling. And so here we go. Let's see if MTech Auto can finish strong. We have about an hour and a half left of this race. We have Chris Paczynski in the car, so here we go. Let's watch him come by. Here we go. So everybody, there's been a bit of a change up in the top three right now, and we're still in first place. but Numi unfortunately has dropped to 4th place currently. There was some contact at turn 8 between them and another car. Both cars were black flagged in, so they're trying to determine whose fault it really was. They're reviewing footage, but we'll see whose fault it was, and maybe Numi will get their lap back. But currently Gone Racing is in 2nd place, followed by Acker for now. They are in 3rd place, so still a battle till the end. Currently we are about 2.5 laps ahead of everybody, so only 40 minutes left in the race. Fueling looks okay. We'll see what happens. Still anybody's game. It's endurance racing, right? One mechanical can set anybody back. One contact can end the race for anybody. So here we go. Consistency all the way. Let's go. There is one more lap left in this race. Chris is 3 laps ahead of everyone, so another win for Team MTech Auto. The whole team is at the pit wall. Let's cheer him in. Let's get that checkered flag first. Let's go. Woo! P1, let's go! How's today? How's the race?
It was crazy. Everybody is so aggressive. It's so competitive. Some sketchy moments. I mean, a few. But today's really fun.
Yeah. Good day.
Good day.
P1.
We did it on 245s.
Great.
So I think technically this was probably the most intense race that we've done. 2 unfortunate red flag incidents. Other teams getting lucky dogged, getting a free lap on us, almost running out of fuel. Very aggressive driving from some of the other drivers. I'm just excited to review the footage later tonight. It's gonna be so much fun. Just get a few beers, watch the video back.
So everybody, it's the end of the day, and P1 for Team MTech Auto. Shout out to all my teammates. Shout out to Gabe. Shout out to Demi for all the help. Shout out to William, of course. Shout out to Gary, and to my teammates, Chris, to Leo, to Jason. Amazing driving. Everybody was super aggressive today. Everyone was here to battle today. There was a lot of ups and downs, a lot of red flags, a lot of crashing, but everyone is okay. The car is okay, and P1 for Team MTech Auto again. The crazy thing is we're gonna do it all over again tomorrow. So back to the shop we go for an oil change, to bleed the brakes, inspect everything, and tomorrow again, we go racing. Catch you on the next one. Cheers.